Go ahead, pop the UAV. It's going to be going across here. That torso should be open now. Very vulnerable. There it goes. He was XL. I don't understand that build, not necessarily. There is a fight going on the tunnel, so we're going to push on the outside here. There was one more. Yeah, there was two more.
Acquired.
Ooh, there's three maybe. Ice ferrets.
New target acquired.
We got to be really careful with that. They may go for our Cyclops, but... Hey, what's going on, guys? Phil here, and today we're going to be taking a look at another Mechwarrior Online build review, specifically the Warhammer and the variant, the Black Widow. Now, of course, for those that know, the Black Widow, famously piloted by Natasha Kerensky, not only a badass, but one that made it look good as well. I did change up the paint scheme on this. I feel like the default had this weird hint to green, and maybe that's canon, but to me, I wanted this X to be red and around it to be black. And anyways, you can just sort of see here with the shining. I also added some decals. Anyways, and it's decals, not decals. Canadians, jeez, you give us so much good things. Don't take that from us, all right? All right, so for those that know this particular build, it is a hero mech. That means it is behind a paywall, or if you save up your MC during events and stuff, you can buy this. All right, let's talk about the Warhammer. First off, it's iconic. All of us know it from the original concept art on the BattleTech box set of BattleTech Armored Combat. Now, you're probably going to notice I have nothing on the arms, and that's actually just sort of a problem with MWO in general, or just Mechwarrior Games, which is called min-max. I know. Bill, you meta tryhard. You know, it's just a life, guys. It's a life. I didn't choose it. It chose me. But anyways, it's iconic. I love the mech in MWO. It actually does a really good job. It's got a pretty slim profile altogether. Legs aren't too beefy. It's got a slender waist, stuff like that. Of course, high mounts here. And you'll see in some of the footage where these high mounts actually came in really, really handy. And because of that, we aren't utilizing the arms. But for weapons here, we've got 2 PPCs and 2 LB10s. How did we fit all that? Let's go dive into the mech bay and check it out. One of the first things you're going to notice about this is an XL engine. Now, I have an XL with a 300 and 2 double heat sinks. If you were to drop this down to, let's just say, a light 250, you will have around 2 tons to spare. You could then take 2 double heat sinks and put them in the arms. But if you probably notice, we don't have any tonnage in the arms because we've stripped those down for free tonnage. And this is where it gets a little tricky. You know, we've got 3.5 tons of LB10 ammo. And if you were to try to make this into something other than using an XL, you start to run into weight problems. So that all being said, this is a mech that you don't want to be necessarily the front lines with. You want a partner to be able to absorb and distract, and or of course you to be able to put rounds down range. So I know it's an XL, and that is something to be aware of when you're playing this. Torso twist, spread damage, you lose those arms, use them, all that fun stuff. But just sort of think of it as a second line mech, where it means literally you want to be on the second lines. Now, for consumables, we went ahead and took a cool shot and advanced UAV. PPCs can be hot, and when you're firing these LBs as quick, plus the PPC fire, even with a 1.42, it can run a little bit hot. So every once in a while, you may have to hit that cool shot button. Let's go to hop into the skill tree and show you what we're working with. All right, the most important weapon system on this is the LBs. And of course, you're going to pick up benefits using the skill tree like heat gen nodes and so forth. But what we have here is we have a general energy build with, of course, magazine and LB spread. So this LB spread reduces basically the cone of fire. It's the spread of basically pellets as your range. Well, of course, with this, it shrinks it a little bit. In this case, it shrinks it by 10%. The closer you are with LB, the more pinpoint you will be with them. Plus magazine capacity, we only have 3.5 tons plus those. So you basically get a few rounds more per ton. For the armor here, you'll actually see a deviation. I talk about this a lot. Mostly we just go down the left side. This, we're actually going to dive in and add an additional 5 points towards this extra armor hardening. For mobility, we went down this right side. You can go down left. It really doesn't matter. We're going to pick up anchor turn torso speeds just fine. No jump jets, and even if you did, you wouldn't be touching this anyway. Operations, this isn't an energy only build, and we've already picked up enough heat nodes, so we're not going to touch this. Sensors, we've got the left side here. Radar deprivation, again, you'll probably see this just like armor. It's a pretty standard thing out there, unless you have ECM, which this does not have. So we picked up 60% of radar deprivation. For those that are wondering what that is, it's basically, it reduces the duration of time you remain targeted after breaking enemies' line of sight. So if you move behind a building, it's 60% less of however long. So it's a pretty quick disengage as far as their information. And we're going to pick up that other consumable slot, so we have those. So anyways, let's go ahead and hop into match and show you what this build is capable of. This was actually suggested to me while we were streaming, and I actually had fun with it, and it's different. Yes, the main vulnerabilities of this is the XL engine. But if you know that going in ahead of time and you position yourself in a good placement, and you know how to flow with a battle and pick your engagements carefully, and on top of that, just lay down the fire, you can pull some good numbers out of this. I mean, easily out there, I think it's quite capable. Again, its Achilles heel is that XL engine. You can drop it down to a light engine, and you can add those 2 additional heat sinks, but you're going to have to come up with a tonnage somewhere to up armor, either at the arm or wherever you put those double heat sinks, which is really the only place you can do it. So, no, but for real, I've got 2 peeps, 2 LB10s. I've got the weapon groups 1 and 2, with 1 also being split into chain fire on 3. That'll give me the ability to cool off if need be. Don't think that'll be much of a problem on this map in particular. A little bit of colder environment. But what we can do here is we can set up and provide support.
Target acquired.
Ooh, that was close. Almost. Ooh, hello.
Target
Someone saw me. All right, bro. All right. Look, I've got pinpoint too.
New target acquired.
Ultraporn. He's got like LBs, I think. Oh, I didn't back up into that. He stopped running. All right, we're gonna try to help out where we can. Bad shot so far, but no shots hit me. I'm gonna go and switch it up here. One of these guys has
Target acquired.
PPCs. All right, I'm gonna go take that down for my friendlies.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
All right, I'm gonna hit one of these shots, I promise.
New target acquired.
Snapshots here. There is a first
New
hit.
Target acquired.
Go ahead and hit that as well.
New
That guy had he probably had SRMs here. This guy has no idea where I just shot him from.
Critical.
You have ears and they stick out, sir. It's nothing personal, but I want to eat them.
New target acquired.
All right, Rifleman's got LB2s. He's got quite some distance on him.
New target acquired.
Blanking. I'm gonna go to maneuver over here, help out with the Cyclops. I think that'll be a good call. Then coming through dropship.
Target acquired.
Go to help out where we go.
New
Ooh, Shadowcat.
target
Hello.
acquired.
It's just gonna let me shoot him. We're just gonna shoot back.
New
All
target.
right, obviously this is not ideal situation where we have 2. That's also why you overheat, override,
Heat level
not overheat.
critical.
He just overheated. All right, Cyclops is gonna die. I know that, he just died. I don't want to be the only one right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and maneuver.
Acquired.
Take a shot while we can. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a UAV here.
Activated.
I'm gonna have enemies headed this way, so
New target acquired.
rando shot. Oh, nope, didn't hit it. It's against look like a locust or a flea. All right.
New target acquired.
Okay, again, 14 seconds here. They actually may not be responding quick enough. Oh, there's a guy over
Target
there.
acquired. New target
It's like he
acquired.
just responded. Oh, that Shadowcat's gonna be messed up. Alright, drop
New
down
target
here.
acquired.
A rifleman 2C could be an issue. All right, dragon 5 in. If you see them, just go for the right arm. Once you literally take that arm off, they are useless. 100% useless. Watch this. Arm, useless. You can't do anything. He's disarmed.
Acquired.
All right, now we're gonna focus on targets that can really hurt us, and one of those being
Acquired.
this rifleman up here as well. All right, that was a good hit. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you don't have as much as you think you do right there.
New target.
Put some
acquired.
rounds down range there. He's gonna duck behind that. Again, that
New
can come
target
towards us.
acquired.
That's fine.
Target
There we
destroyed.
go. That dragon's useless as well. So again, not gonna worry about that. Ooh, that shadow cat was crit, I think. No, Delta's crit. Okay, so Delta's the dragon. We're gonna ignore the dragon. I gotta worry what's behind me. Let's see what's behind me.
New target.
Oh, hello. Enemy force coming right at me.
Target destroyed.
Got a kill, went for the leg there. Right,
Target acquired.
there's the assassin.
Acquired.
That assassin's gotta be very careful. I'm gonna kill you. Got him. Alright. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Oh, so close. I think that was a good, demonstration of what the mech is capable of. Obviously, side torso there, but I didn't think we were gonna win regardless. 751, not bad. I feel like what happened there is I didn't get involved early enough. I was trying to help out with those friendlies. Maybe, just maybe, that could have turned it. But anyways, that's a good showing for the mech and the setup. Let's go ahead and
See,
jump
what do we got
into
here?
another match. One
Showcase
assault,
this build.
plenty of mediums and heavies. And looks like a Panther 4 light. Alright, we do have cap points. They'll pick up Epsilon and Sigma. Theta generally is nabbed by the other team. Let's sort of see if we can push up here to Citadel. Since the ramps here now on this side, I do wish they would have put ramps like this entire thing, ring around. Should put ramps up here. You shouldn't have to expose yourself to enemy fire. They don't have to expose themselves on that side. All right, let's go ahead and keep an eye out for Theta being hit here. Oh, yep. Got something right there.
Target acquired.
There it is. Looked like an Herbie, to be fair. Does look like an
Theta
Herbie.
is controlled by the enemy.
Gonna try to grab top here. It looks like we've got some
Acquired.
guys trying to pull rain. What is it? What's going on? Is that an adder? It is. ER peeps. I guarantee you. Watch this. Nope. As soon as I poke, watch, he's gonna. Got him. A lot of people tend to stop completely when they fire.
AV
Let's go pop this UAV. Let's see how close he is. All right, Corsair.
Target
He's
spotted.
gonna have 4 AMS more than likely. That's what generally Corsairs have. The 7As have 4 AMS capability. So most people end up taking that. I believe I can fly. Alright, so we have a lot of people just basically right in front of me.
Target spotted.
That guy's taking his time, like sniping or thinking he's gonna snipe. I don't know what he's doing. We can shoot this guy without him returning fire. Hey, bro. Thanks, man. You just dropped. I may eat this, but that's fine.
Right arm critical damage.
That was a
Right
rough one.
arm critical damage.
Charlie is doing fine.
New target
Oh, we've got 2 of
acquired.
them. Alright, so long as I keep enemies off my back, I should be fine here.
Right arm destroyed.
There must be a UAV up.
Critical.
Target spotted.
New target
I'm getting flanked here
acquired.
too. My left torso's open, which isn't good. I'm gonna take like one good hit.
Destroyed.
Yeah, that's fine. Unfortunately, oh, and it's changing night time.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
We've already gained a quarter of the resources.
He just shut down. That's his problem.
Heat level
Yep,
critical.
he just shut down
New
too.
target acquired.
So it's 1-3. We're definitely still in this.
Critical.
Doesn't mean we're out of this. It's friendly damage. Thanks, bro. Thanks, man.
Sorry.
It's all right, Dave. It's all right, Dave. Watch your missiles, bro. Watch where those tips go.
New target.
Ooh, that was a good hit. Ooh. Ooh, I didn't realize I could
New
shoot
target
like that.
acquired. Warning, incoming
Target
missile.
spotted.
Hello. Oh.
New target acquired.
Target
Oh,
spotted.
turn around. Come on, bros.
LB-10 destroyed.
Alright, that's unfortunate.
Incoming missile.
Not a whole lot I can do there. Team's been hemmed in here.
Target spotted. Hostiles have collected 50% of their
Yeah,
resources.
this is where we're gonna start. It's 3-3. Looks like both teams are
New target
hurting.
acquired.
Hurting. That guy's not very hurt. Looks like they are flanking potentially over
New
here.
target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Affirmative.
Oh, what that is. Oh, it's a Vapor Eagle. Alright. It's actually a crit. Gotta be very careful.
Thanks.
And left torso is pretty beat up. Those SRMs would one touch me and I'd be out.
New target acquired.
Bushwhacker. Ah, shit.
Critical damage.
Drop down here. Alright. That was a good call. Good save. I'm gonna pull some range here, I think. Let's see if we can pull some range.
Target destroyed.
I'm fine at range.
Gained Epsilon.
That Cyclops not
New
as dangerous
target
at range. That guy's definitely still dangerous, but maybe he doesn't see me. I don't know if he sees me.
Sorry.
New target acquired.
I don't think he did. So we're 7-3. It looks like we are winning this.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile.
Ooh, ooh,
Target
ooh, buddy,
acquired.
pal, not your
Target
pal,
destroyed.
Target spotted.
dude. There's a guy in there, unless I'm mistaken.
Need assistance.
He's getting shot. Who's shooting you?
Target acquired. New target acquired.
That's MRMs. That's horrifying.
Target destroyed.
Dead.
New target
All right.
acquired.
Target
We
spotted.
have an MRM Marauder.
Halfway to victory. We need to keep holding on to our resource points.
Going for a flank here. Is he stuck? Oh yeah, poor bastard. Oh, he was just too stubborn. Go the other way.
Target destroyed.
Alright, Stratos. Fought a good fight. Now we just got a cap here. Well played, team. Obviously, I think I took the one mistake there is that trade-off with the Sun Spider. That 2 UAC 10 ERPBC was
Stop them at all costs.
tore me up here. You know what I'd like to see is no daytime, nighttime on this. I'd like it just to be daytime. Sometimes you get that when it switches to day or night, you get that flip of the switch, you know, as far as like that frame drop, that stutter. Looks like we're good here. What's up, bro? How you doing? Looking pretty good. Yeah, I can do that too. Anyways, guys, yeah, this is a good example of what the build is capable of. Obviously, high mounts there. Probably could have abused that a little bit more on the Citadel over there on the ramp. Yeah, I think that was a good showcase. So let's go ahead and 786 there. Yeah, and 2 700 matches, not too bad, back to back. I just want to say thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click on that like and subscribe button down there. Yes, do it. I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay, thanks for clicking on that button. No, but for real, just want to say thank you again. If you guys have other build suggestions for Warhammers or other mechs or other maybe build reviews that you'd like to see, leave the comment down below. And of course, quick shout out to all of my supporters. Thank you to my patrons. If you guys do want to support me, that's one of the best ways you can do it. I'll have a link for that down below. But one of the great things that you guys can do is actually join me live on Twitch. If you don't know what Twitch is, don't worry. It's basically live streaming where I play games and you guys can tune in and interact. I can answer questions live. We have a Discord as well. I'll have all this information down below as far as the Discord server. If you do join the Discord, make sure to read the channel you started and the welcome read first. You assign your own roles. I'm not your dad. But speaking of live, make sure to join us live on Twitch at twitch.tv/NGNGTV. where we have fun every single day, Monday through Friday. I stream. I'll see you there. Thank you again for watching. Until next time. Right, Crimson Strait. I haven't seen this map in some time. This is another map that I'd like to see some additions to. Have some different pathings, especially over there and then over here. It's very linear. For those that don't know, you basically have this path right here in this pass. And then you have the right side here, and basically that's it. You've got a tunnel and then you can go above the tunnel, and anyways, it's just one of those where it'd be cool if we had a bit more, and instead of these huge vaults, if there was more plateaus and maneuverability instead of these just huge mountainous columns, make some interesting gameplay. But regardless, one of the things I have noticed with this build is it's good to be or have a partner. I mean, that can be the case on a lot of setups, but not all, especially if you're trying to be like a ninja or whatever. But usually don't be the front guy. You can deliver a lot of damage here. And of course, within 599, you're doing optimal damage with...
Target acquired.
Okay, we got a Shadow Hawk right there. With the LBs, and then you do have a minimum range, and while you're in that minimum range, just keep in mind you're not doing any damage. So anything under 90 is bad juju for your PPCs. I think we can press this guy. Yeah, we're gonna be able to. Oh, that was a bad shot. That was a really bad shot by me. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, well, seems pretty quick. We gotta be careful here not to be strung out. Oh, looks like we may have some lights already harassing. Interesting. We're gonna go for that left torso. It's also about to have a spider jump on him. He takes the bait here. There's something else back there. This may be bait. We'll go ahead and pop the UAV. It's gonna be going across here. That torso should be open now. Very vulnerable. There it goes. He was XL. I don't understand that build, not necessarily. There is a fight going on the tunnel, so we're going to push on the outside here. There was one more. Yeah, there was two more.
Acquired.
Ooh, there's three maybe. Ice ferrets.
New target acquired.
We got to be really careful with that. They may go for our Cyclops, but maybe we just have to worry about this fight out here first. So I'm going to turn my torso just in case my back gets shot. Looks like we are winning the fight out here.
Target acquired.
Sometimes people bottleneck really hard in this, and it looks like that's what they've done. It looks like they've committed a few here.
New target acquired.
We're just going to go ahead, commit here, help out the torso. Go for that left torso of his. CT on him. Okay, we're going to hit that cool shot. There's one down. There we go. Flip around here. Looks like they had a group. It's like go for CWM went for a flank here, but unfortunately what they did is they split their forces in front of, you know, enemies, which is never advisable. Here, I'm gonna go duck behind this and get cover here. I am like one of the only ones out here. Let's see if I can. They may try to go for me here. Yeah, looks like that's what they're trying to. You know, commando. Now I'm gonna get hopped on. That's fine. Just going for that. All right, that's fine. I mean, that's a good jump on their part, but lost him the match. So them splitting off there.
New target acquired.